Hello, everyone. Hey, welcome. I am so sorry we're late. It was my fault. I'm having technical difficulties and I'm not going to be able to use my computer tonight. So it's going to be fine though. Anyway, welcome. If you're new here, I'm Marilyn of Making with Marilyn. And on my channel, I do sewing, embroidery, sublimation, cricket crafts, rhinestones, lasers, and a few other things here and there. So, welcome. We're so glad that you're here. Let us know, is anyone going to be sewing this while we sew this? Let us know. Okay, let's go around and let us know a little bit about your channel, a little bit about whatever you want to let us know about. And Eve, you're beside me, so let's start with you.
Hello, Eve with the baby's booty, and I love to sew just as much as Marilyn. Actually, I think Marilyn likes to sew more than I do, but at any rate, I love to sew, love to sublimate, love to do all the crafty things, including bling. My channel is the baby's booty, and we thoroughly enjoy crafting with crafty friends. So thank you very much, Marilyn, for letting me come and join you guys today.
Thank you for joining. Thank you. Thank you. All right, let's go down from you, Patrice.
Hey y'all, I'm Patrice of Craftable Things, and I'm just happy to be here on a Saturday doing something besides working with my friends.
We're glad you're here too.
Thank you, Marilyn. Thank you for having me on your channel, Marilyn.
You're welcome, Patrice. Always, always, always a pleasure. You want to say anything about what you do?
No.
All righty, all righty, all right. So speaking about sewing and people who love to sew, Rachel, tell us about your channel.
Hello, I'm Rachel with Unbiased LLC here on YouTube and across the board on platforms. I love to sew. I love to create things. I love to make my own, whatever it is. I just love that. I also love to embroider. I sublimate. I mean, we do most of the same things. I don't own a laser, but I do have several vinyl cutters or cutters. And tonight, y'all, we're gonna be able to see how to cut the fabric with a cutter. Okay. Okay. So I'm just so happy to be here, Marilyn. Thank you so much for the invitation.
You're
And
welcome.
I can't wait to sew this patchwork pillowcase.
And I know you had to hustle along to be able to be here with us, and we appreciate it. So thank you, Rachel. Thank you. Okay, I'm trying to get to the live on my phone since I don't have access to my computer. So, oh, there we are. I was looking for a thumbnail that had all of our pictures on, but I realized I put my thumbnail up a couple days ago. Okay. All
The
right.
early bird special.
What?
The early bird special.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Okay, so if you were on Patrice's live last night, I showed this just sample piece. And this is after it's all sewn together. You can see I have two short pieces here, one short piece here. And that is because my instructions said to cut it at 14.25, I believe. And I cut it at 13.75 or 13 and a half. I didn't follow my own instructions because on what I shared, I show the overall length of the top, and then I say cut at, and I give you the cutting measurements. And I didn't cut it at the cutting measurements. So hopefully this comes out. We're going to see. The only issues that I had were this up and down piece and having it meet up correctly with the horizontal pieces. But when I had that issue, I was using the wrong inseam. I always say that. Seam allowance
Seam
on
allowance.
my side pieces. Yes. So this is all meant to be sewn at 3/8 inch seam allowance. If we end up too short, too narrow, we'll put a strip on it. We'll put another strip on it. Yeah. I think that as far as length from top to bottom, if you use less than a 3/8 inch seam allowance, it's going to grow. Just on one row, don't change your seam allowances. So this section. So the way we're going to tackle this after we see some fabric being cut is we're going to start with these three pieces, sew them together, We're going to jump over. So these 3 pieces, we'll sew it to this red piece. And then we'll have, let's see, 1 strip to do, then 1 strip to do, 1 strip to do, 1 strip to do. And at the bottom, we'll do similar to what we did at the top. Okay? And this is just my sample. I have my fabric pieces over here. So I'll start bringing those over once we get started. But before we get started, I think Eve is going to show us her stripology. Her stripology ruler. And Patrice is going to show us how to cut fabric. I was going to show how to cut it on the laser, but when I open my computer, I have a terrible echo. I've done everything exactly like I always do it. I don't know why.
And y'all know how much the echoes get on y'all nerves because we don't want to see all that in the chat.
So I'll show that some other time. Plus I have videos of where I've shown how to use the X tool to cut fabric. But this is going to be my view all night, and that's it. So, Eve, let's go ahead and start with you, okay?
Okay.
And
let me get my
make you bigger.
Get my camera switched around some kind of which way. Whoops, that was not the way to switch the camera around.
Way to go.
And Eve's having some technical difficulties too. She's having to use just a phone because of internet issues. So
yeah. Not Time Warner, but Spectrum is being unfaithful right now, even with us paying our bill. So there's that.
It's long ways, Eve. Is that the way you want it? She's muted too.
My bad. Yeah, I hit mute on accident.
And while you're doing that, I am going to try to drop off of the camera in front of me. Or let me see. What if I mute the camera in front of me? I might try to mute the camera in front of me, try to come back on my computer. If it's a terrible echo, I'll get rid of it. But I'm going to try that while you're talking.
Okay. And I don't know how to get it to go back long ways for right now, but it kind of works because this allows me to see all of this instead of it chopping it the other way. But what I did want to point out is this is the Stripology XL ruler, and it measures what is this, 15 or 16 by 21. And you can cut blocks and stuff out of this thing by rotating the ruler. And I'm not going to do that tonight because I'm not, that's not necessary with what I'm doing tonight. But what I did have to do, because the Stripology XL is the slices are in 1/2 inch increments. So let me see if you can't see this. If I hold this up, I don't know if you can see, there are slices in this acrylic where I can slide my rotary cutter through each one of these slices. So what that does is it allows you to, and actually let me mention as well, that the back side of this ruler has grippy all across the back of it. So what this allows you to do is lay it on the fabric where you need it to be. And it kind of pretty much stays in place. It's heavy, it's kind of heavy, has some weight to it, rather, I should say. And it'll stay in place as you cut your fabric in the grooves that you need them to be in. So for instance, if I wanted to cut 2.5 inch strips, then they're actually already marked on this ruler by squares up at the tippity top of this ruler. So there's squares at every 2.5 inch mark. So that helps you get your cuts correctly. And then I think this is the stars are every 1.5. Yeah, the stars are every 1.5. So you can look for those stars and just cut in those grooves to cut your fabric. So it's a neat ruler. If your sizes are 1/2 inch size for quilting and standard, but this particular project, the size is 2 3/4. So what I ended up having to do is I just slid it over 3/4 and I'm starting my ruler there and I'm just gonna cut at 2 inches. And I may have to keep adjusting my ruler because y'all know me and math are not friends. Um, but I want to be sure that my cuts are accurate. So being that I already have the 3/4 over here, I can just go ahead and cut at the 2 inch mark, which I don't know if you can, yeah, it's right up here, the 2 inch mark, and I'm going to follow that down here. And I'm going to put my blade in the groove back here at the beginning and press down and just cut. And so here is my first 2 3/4 inch strip. So it's
Beautiful.
really easy to do. I do like the stripology for that reason. Because if it goes with the ruler, then this would be easy peasy because I cut a whole ton of jelly roll strips with it once to try and get a project done, and it went through really quickly. So if you wanted to try stripology, I got mine off of Amazon. It took a couple of days to get here, but once I received it, it was pretty much good to go, and I was cutting strips and stuff. So thank you for letting me show how many you want me to cut, Marilyn. I can cut a couple more, just to show.
Okay, and let me celebrate. Connie,
Oh,
welcome,
yay!
honey. Welcome. Now, Rosalind, I wonder if there's different models of it because
There is, there is.
okay,
I have the XL. So maybe the one Rosalind has does 1/4 inch cut.
yeah, I think
I
she
guess.
said that hers did do 1/4 inch.
But mine definitely does not. These are all 1/2 inch slices. So if anybody has any questions, you can just holler. But meanwhile, I'm just gonna be over here cutting strips.
Eve, I have a question.
Sure.
For that ruler, did it come with what you would use it for? Like mostly, is it just for quilting, or can you use it for garments? Cutting your garments and everything, or did it?
This is Yeah, this actual ruler is mainly for quilting.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
by quilters, and the whole point of this is to make sure that you can cut a lot of because quilting takes a lot of pieces.
Right.
And so the whole point is to make sure that you can just keep going and cut a lot of pieces really quickly in a short period of time without the fabric shifting all over the place on you
Okay.
and you losing count of what you're doing. And it does. It slices through this fabric like nobody's business.
So, how many
Um,
layers can you layer underneath the fabric?
um, Now to answer that question, I really don't know.
Okay.
Rachel, I guess however many it is that you can put it under here without it distorting it too terribly much. Like this fabric I have is just like how you roll it off of the bolt, but then fold it in half so
Okay.
that I can cut the full width of fabric. So
Okay.
that's just one strip of a
The
bolt
layer.
of fabric.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, so technically it's like going through 4 strips. I mean, 4 layers of fabric, but it's still um it cuts really well. I don't have any issues with it.
Cool.
Well, I mean, and then of course it helps to have a nice sharp rotary cutter because that's what this is made for. It is made for a rotary cutter. They don't want you using like a straight edge or anything like that. And it has the little grooves that you put your rotary blade in to start. And then once you get going, the blade doesn't jump or anything like that. It just goes straight through and you're done.
Are they
Awesome.
kind of like little teardrops that it goes into? Like I saw
Yes.
one at Walmart. Okay, Rosalind's at Walmart. I saw the June Taylor one or whatever at Walmart again today, and that's how it was. It had little kind of teardrop
Hmm.
shape where your blade fits in.
Yeah, that helps it make sure that it's going in the spot where it's supposed to be.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so you can start your rotary process clean. Otherwise, it's gonna jump all over the place.
Yeah.
But it's a nice ruler. I don't have any issues with
Yeah.
it.
Well, thanks for showing it to us.
Oh yeah, no
And
worries.
Everyone that's coming in, welcome. We just kind of jumped into it because we have a limited time that we can be on here before Dorica goes live. So we just jumped into it. We didn't really take the time to say hi, but we do appreciate everyone that's here. And I hope that a few people are actually sewing along with us. Or if you don't sew during this, if you want to make sure that this darn pattern that I put together actually works, hopefully you'll sew one down the road sometime. If you do, put it in our Facebook groups. We'd love to see it. So,
But these are the fabrics that I'm using, Marilyn. I don't know if you wanted us to show that or not.
oh, sure.
I found this fabric I got off of that YouTube um quilt fabric place called So Yeah, and it's foxes, little cute little teeny
Oh,
foxes
yeah,
on
those are.
the fabric. So pink, blue, green, black, and white. And I'm just probably gonna duplicate or either add a solid black just to round things out or white. I haven't made up my mind yet. But I thought it was super fun, so I'm gonna use this
Mhm.
fabric tonight.
That's nice.
Thank you.
All right, Patrice, you want to show us cutting something? If I can get you over there. If I can get you over there. Come on. There you go. Now I can't hear you, Patrice.
I went on mute because I was making a lot of noise over here.
Okay.
So I'm gonna be using tonight my Caesar. I was gonna do both the Juliet and the Cricut, but I'm just gonna do the Juliet. So I'm gonna be using a standard grip mat, but you kind of want to get a mat that's really good that can hold the fabric. You need to make sure that the fabric is secure onto the mat. I thought that this one was good, but this area doesn't really seem that good. So I'm gonna get a brand new mat. They do have fabric mats which are pink. Um, I don't necessarily have to use those, but they do have fabric mats that are pink. Okay.
And you're using Cricut fabric mat. I mean, you're using Cricut mats.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep. Yes. Yes, Marilyn. Yes, Marilyn, that's what I'm using. So this is one of the pieces of fabric, and I'm just going to cut. I think I'm going to cut the one that's supposed to be. Marilyn, I'm changing the size of it, but you know I'm a little strange.
You go for it.
So on my new mat, and we're going to put this down. Now, most of you guys know I prefer to cut without a mat, but you have to use a mat in order to cut fabric. Okay, on the Juliet, Romeo, any of those cutters, you need the mat because it needs, just like our garments need stabilizer when we're embroidering, your fabric is going to need a stabilizer, and that's going to be your mat. All right, so I'm going to put this onto our mat. I'll show you guys. I'll bring it up in a minute. Now you want to make sure that it's nice and secure. So I'm going to grab a brayer and just kind of help to make sure that it's, stuck to the mat. My settings that I'm using today to do this, I didn't test them out, but I generally, when I'm cutting, this is generally what I use. So I'm going to go with a pressure of 40, and I'm going to have it at a speed of, you don't want to go too fast when you're cutting fabric, so just go with a speed of like 8 to 10. Let me grab my brayer mirror.
Alrighty.
All right, it's right over here, not too far.
And you guys, we know from when Patrice has cut flock that she likes it on 13. She likes it on the fast speed.
Yes.
And so she's slowing it down.
I'm doing everything that I don't like to do. I'm cutting it slow, and I'm cutting on a mat. Okay, so now I am going to probably just cut this part. The reason why I like to use the laser is that I don't waste much fabric, right? But I'm gonna probably just cut some of this off just so that I can you don't want this to go under the wheels, it'll get cut. So you just need to cut it down to size a little bit.
And Kristen is asking if your fabric is bonded.
No. So let's see. Usually I use my heat and bond on it, but this we don't have. Yeah, no, guys. We're just gonna make sure it's nice and stuck. All right, give me a second. I'm just cutting it
And it's a regular blade, not a rotary blade.
Yep, this is a regular blade.
I've cut a decent amount of fabric on my Cricut with a rotary blade. I've never tried it without a rotary blade.
You've only cut on your Cricut with your rotary blade?
Yep, when I'm doing fabric.
Yeah, no. Well, I've used the rotary blade before, but for the most part, I used the 5-point blade. All right, so it's nice and I took this and I gave it a nice brandish down. Okay. And now I'm just gonna put this in. I always put it in backwards. Y'all know that Juliet and Romeo, the way you put your mats in, it differs a little from other cutters. Now I could always just turn it this way and put it on the other side. I'm gonna just do it this way. All right. So again, I use a pressure of 40 and a speed of. I'm going with a speed of 10. So you can totally slow it down. All right. Now I just gotta start it with the in Leonardo. Give me a second.
Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in.
Marilyn, what size did I say that we were making? Well, 4 3/4, right?
So I didn't cut anything. Well, wait, is that the tall piece?
Yeah.
Yes.
4 3/4.
Yes. One of them is 4 3/4 by 4 3/4, and one of them is 4 3/4 by 6 3/4.
Okay.
And then we pray it works right. And if it doesn't, we cut another piece.
It's gonna be fine.
It will. It'll work out fine one way or another.
Yep.
Hey, Lily.
Because I bumped it all the way up to 8 1/4. I don't know what I'm thinking, but at least the good thing is that I got Rachel here, I got Eve here. So if I do something wrong,
somebody will be able to figure it out, right?
somebody will bail me out. Phone a friend. I haven't phoned nobody. All right, so I'm going to send this design to the cutter and advance to end. Let me make sure. Let's see how it did. Yeah, I think I need to go one more time. It cut it a little bit, but my pressure probably is not enough. So
Wow, that was already the cut. The cut,
Yeah,
huh? That was fast.
Yeah, I should have. And so when you do it like this, the only problem that you guys will have is that you want to make sure that. So I always advance it to the end, but you don't want to advance it to the end. You want it to go back to the origin, to the original starting place, because when you advance it to the end, then you have to try to line it back up. But if you start it, end it where it starts, then you won't have to worry about lining it back up. So I'm gonna take this off to show y'all. So I don't know if you guys can see. You see the cut lines in it?
No.
Look over here. You see the cut lines?
Okay, yeah.
So I have some cut lines in it, right? Like it's some little pieces. Y'all can't see the whole. Like it cut some places, but definitely not enough. Okay, so I'm gonna put it back through. Well, I mean, I could always just take my scissors and cut.
Yeah.
It did cut it, but not the way that I wanted it to cut. It didn't cut like I want to be able to. Well, I guess like some parts I can kind of. Y'all see the cuts are there, but I want to be able to just lift it all up off of the mat. So let me go ahead. I'm gonna put it right back through. Now, is it gonna cut in the same spot? I don't know, but I'm gonna up the force. I'm gonna go to like 50, even though I think it may need a little more. But actually, I probably really shouldn't. I probably should just do my scissors, but we don't
cut beside it.
Yeah, I should just follow the lines, but because some of the parts are cut, but it's fine. We're gonna go with it again.
It's an experiment.
Exactly.
So Patrice, you just did a square and then put the measurements in the square for the square.
Yep. And then I unlocked it because mine isn't really, that part. One of them I think is like a perfect square, and so I unlocked it so that I can make it a little bit longer.
Okay. Thank you.
No problem. No problem.
Kristen, have you already sewn yours together?
Okay, we're gonna up that pressure. I probably should put a brand new piece on here, but we're not. We're not.
I wish I had those little pieces that I was talking about. That I cut them at 2.75, but I only had them like an inch and a half wide, and then I sewed them together to make sure that it was the right height for the 6.75. I don't know what I did with them. Rachel, did I text you those? That picture?
You put them in the mail.
It almost lined up perfectly. Almost.
Wow.
Actually, I did pretty good. So parts of it cut out still, and I increased the pressure to about 50, 53. So I'm just gonna take my scissors. Y'all see where I have like the cuts of it? It didn't cut all the way through here. So I'm just gonna take my scissors and just cut it myself.
Okay. Sounds good.
Which color you were talking about, Marilyn?
So yesterday, you know, when I was texting you, all panicked that I didn't have the right measurements.
Yes.
And then I realized I think it's because I didn't really use 3/8 inch. I was only using 1/4 inch. And so my 3 strips beside it were too tall for my tall piece. So then I ended up cutting out 2 3/4 inch strips that were only like an inch and a half wide, sewed them together and measured that. And it did come out at the right height. So I
This is
think
what you sent me. Can you see it? This is what you sent me. Can you see it?
Okay, let me make you big for a second. Oops. Yes, yeah, that's so yes, I cut and sewed together 3 strips and 2 strips to measure them against what I said the height of the solid pieces to go up and down were. Yeah. So I'm hoping it turns out okay.
So I just cut it out. I cut one with the laser and one with the Romeo, or what is this, Juliet. And of course the laser, y'all see how clean those edges are with my laser.
That's
And
gonna be great.
This is the one that I cut with Juliet. It's a little bit of fraying, but this fabric, the laser actually like kind of like burns the edges while it's cutting. And it's fine because we're gonna sew this together, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yep. Yeah, and I was also wondering if when you use jelly strips, and you know jelly strips have a lot of them have been cut out with a pinking type device. How wide does your seam allowance have to be to cover the short part of that? You know what I mean? Eve, do you know?
I don't know, actually. I'm sorry. That's a good question though. Where are my pinking shears? Hold on. So these teeth they look like about 1/8 of an inch.
Okay. That's the one thing about like what are the 10 by 10 squares called?
Marilyn, it's still within the 1/4.
Okay. But
I'm
those
looking.
10 by
I'm
10
looking at-
squares, they often come, they were probably die cut with a pinking device, you know, probably just die cut.
Mhm.
But I don't like how the short part of them really aren't 10 by 10.
Yeah, these teeth on this one is 1/8 of an inch.
Can you see that?
That's pretty, yes.
And you see it's within the 4th.
Okay. That's
Okay.
really pretty fabric.
Thank you. You shouldn't have to worry about the seam allowance. And if you go in 3/8, you know you got it covered.
Yeah. Yeah. And of course we're not using jelly roll strips, but
No.
I was just thinking. Okay, so Patrice, you want to show us your fabric and then have Rachel show hers and then we'll get started?
Sure. So I have 2 sets cut. Like I have 2.
Look at you overachiever.
So my first quilt, so the first, I can't show you guys the other one because I have it laid out over there. I don't have like those cute boards that Marilyn has. So I just got to make do with what I got. Okay. Where's everybody?
I don't know, but we'll bring them back. They're here.
So this is gonna be my pillow. It's a Hello Kitty pillow, and I stitched Hello Kitty like on the like a plain piece of pink to kind of give
Yes.
it dimension, and I like it.
Cute. I love it.
Thank you,
Super
Meryl.
Love it.
cute.
Love it. Okay, let's
Fun
see.
fabric.
Minnie
Fun.
Mouse. My other is Minnie Mouse.
Oh, that'll be cute.
Yeah.
All right, Rachel, you want to show us yours?
I'm gonna just hold mine up because I don't have a board. I do have a board, but I didn't use it.
I don't have a board big enough for this, but
Pretty.
Oh,
Oh,
very pretty
see?
color.
Ooh.
Oh, that
So
makes
Yes, that's really bright and pretty.
I'm gonna try to make this for my grandbaby.
that's cute.
Aw. Okay, I showed mine last night, but let me pull a couple of pieces over here because it's all laid out on my table, so I can't bring all of it over. But let me grab a few pieces so you can see. Well, actually, here. I know. Okay. So here's the fabrics I used. Some teal and green, some dark tealish, some mint and gray,
Very pretty.
some dark teal and white, some more polka dots that are in a similar color, the flowers that has the teal and the gray. Then I have to pull in a little more yellow. So I'm sticking with what we decided last night. Because I went to Walmart today and I really didn't see anything that I thought worked better than that. So I didn't want to spend money just to spend money.
Yeah, they don't have.
Yeah. Okay. So the way we're going to start is you are going to grab the 3 pieces that are in the top left corner. And by top, the top is the one that has the taller up and down piece. Yes.
So we're
Yes.
gonna
So you're going to grab, so I have my tall up and down piece here. You're going to grab these 3 strips right here. So top left corner, the 3 strips. Okay?
Okay.
So we'll start with those. We'll sew those together. And so this is my top piece. And this is my middle piece. And then this is the bottom piece. So I'm going to start by putting the 2 pretty sides together of the top piece and the middle piece. Put the pretty sides together. I do still use a few clips. What do I do with my clips? I actually put my clips up. And then we're going to stitch along one long side of that using a 3/8 inch seam allowance. Whoops, I'm throwing them. And I'm not a fast sewer, so you know. Now, are you going to put a back stitch in it, or are you just sewing since you're going to sew over it later?
I'm gonna put a back stitch because I always back stitch.
Okay.
And I pulled out my seam guide. Kristen, do you have your seam guide out?
I should have gotten that out. I have tape on here. I might look for that in a little bit. And then I'm using a stitch length of 2.5. press here?
I have it out, but I didn't plug it in yet.
Have I plugged mine in? Yes. Okay, so my first piece, I have the flowery at the top, that in the middle. Now I'm going to go ahead and sew the bottom piece of that top left corner to this. And then I will press them after I've done that. So now I'm putting pretty side of the next strip to pretty side of that dark teal strip. And we'll just sew right along there. And Kristen says she has a few pieces put together already, so she's probably sewing along. Then we pray that they meet up with that other piece. Okay, so here's what we have so far. Those top 3 strips. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the back. Now, some people like to press their seams open. Some people like to press them to the side. I kind of like to press them to the side, and I like to press them, thank you, to the dark side so that, you know, if you're using a real light color and you'd be able to see the fabric under it, I don't want that. So on these, it really doesn't matter, but I think I'll probably press both of them toward this dark side. Then I have a little clapper that I can put on it to kind of seal that press in. Jennifer says she likes open. That's the way I used to always do them, Jennifer. I don't know why I did it this way on this, but
Wait, Rachel, did you give everybody your shirt? Yeah, look at Rachel's shirt. Rachel, show them your shirt.
let me make her big. Let me get her big. Let me set this down and make her big. It's really cute.
What happened?
Show us your shirt.
Oh.
No, look at her shirt. That looks so cute.
It is really cute.
Yes.
Thank you.
What color stones did you end up using?
Black diamond, like you suggested. You
Okay.
and you
Do
and
you like
Dorica.
them?
Yes.
Good.
Dorica said black diamonds too. So you know,
Yeah.
I don't know nothing. I should have called Patrice, the stone lady, who knows how
She
to
would
put out.
probably said black diamond too.
I don't
She
know.
liked black diamond. I said yellow because there's a little bit of yellow in the fabric, but then I was like, or black diamond.
That helps to make the design pop out. Like when you use like the same color on the shirt.
Okay.
Now that looks so.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, Queen.
Oh yeah. Okay, we'll get you back to normal.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, Queen. Thank you. Queen. That's get me down from here, Marilyn.
Quickly.
So-
Okay, quickly.
Here's what I have. Here's the back side of it. So now we're going to go to that. Now, are you guys there yet? Or are you still
Yes.
sewing?
I'm waiting on you.
Yeah, I'm not.
Go ahead. I think I messed up, but go ahead.
Patrice, did you say you're not there yet?
And I'm almost. I still gotta finish. Just Marilyn, it's okay. Don't wait for me.
Well, I'm going to wait for you. We're not we have plenty of time. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, so look.
Mine didn't match up.
The height worked out perfectly.
Mine didn't match up. I did something wrong, Marilyn.
Uh-oh.
But
Well,
I'm
you-
gonna fix it.
How tall did you cut your fabric?
I just have like, can you see this?
Okay. So, did you use 3/8" seam allowance on those side pieces? Because if you only used a quarter, they're going to be taller than this piece, which is fine. Just have them meet up at the bottom.
Okay, I'm just gonna ask the document that you sent in Google Docs, was it different from the one you sent me? Or you kept it the same?
I don't think so, because in the end, remember I said, oh, everything I had was right. I was just having a panic attack.
It's okay. I'm gonna fix it. It's gonna be perfect. Keep going.
But we can talk about the size each time to make sure. But anyway, this is why when I was using 1/4 inch seam allowances yesterday, my horizontal pieces were way taller than my up and down piece because I didn't use the size that I had calculated to use in it. So yeah, this matched up perfectly.
So my original ones are fine, right? I didn't have to cut it so much bigger.
Yes. But it's okay. Just have the extra over the top side, at the top, and just slice it off. It's okay.
It's fine. I didn't throw out those other two pieces.
Okay.
Tanu, hey Queen, she got them from Amazon. They're called Cosmic Boards. COSMIC, Cosmic Boards.
What was she asking? Where'd you get your boards that you wrap your fabric in? Oh, yeah. The comic boards. Yes. If that's what you're talking about, they're just comic board strips, and they come with the little.
I said I'm sorry.
Comic.
I'm trying to think if I had 100 in the set. There might have been 100, and for each board you get 2 alligator clips or maybe 4 alligator clips, and they're not super duper sturdy, but they're sturdy enough to store my fabric. I love them. Hey, Sylvia. Okay, Patrice, you have those 3 pieces together?
Mine's still a little bit too big, but maybe because my seam allowance is a little bit all over the place, but it's okay.
Okay. All right. So now we're going to that top right corner where we have 3 more strips. And we're going to sew those together. And then after that, we'll sew both of those sides to that tall piece.
Okay, so we're not going to do the tall piece yet.
Not yet. I know you thought I would because I'm linear, but
yeah, I did.
I want to, before I sew one, I want to make sure the other side is the right height, that everything matches up pretty well. So I'm going to sew this to this. And so I'm putting pretty sides together. Again, we're going to use 3/8" seam allowance. If you don't, then you can fix it, but your strips won't be the same height as that piece that's 6 3/4 tall by 4 3/4 wide. Eve, how are you doing?
Doing decent.
Okay. Are you cutting as we go, or are you?
I'm cutting as we go.
Okay, it's a good thing Eve's fast at everything. She's fast at cutting. She's fast at sewing. And Rachel, I know I'm going slow for you because you are a pro.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Hamburger.
Oh, that's hilarious. That's Rachel's word for me tonight. That means chill out. chill out and get over it. Kristen will have hers done and posted in the Facebook groups by the time we're halfway done. Okay, so we can get it undone. This gray and mint was my top. So now all I'm going to do is take the third fabric down, put it pretty side to pretty side of this second piece, and sew right here. So when I unfold it, I have 3 pieces. I saw Lena Doyle in here. It made me think because she had gone out to eat at a restaurant tonight. We went over to a new Mexican restaurant in the next town over, and we had heard it was good. Oh my goodness, it was so good.
Oh.
So good. And it was nice on the inside, which, you know, in smaller towns, that's not always the case. But yeah, it was very nice, very good. All right, let's see. Okay, Lena Doyle says, always stay with the banana bread. Getting steps in today, going from the sewing machine to the iron. Yes, Kristen. Oh, okay. She'll need help with the back. Yeah, I haven't even picked out my back fabric yet. Have not. I wanted to see what the front looked like and then go from there. I'd love to use a solid teal or turquoise, but I don't think I have a solid teal or turquoise other than this super duper thick fabric. Okay, let's see if that turned out the right size. It turned out a little bit short. That one did. So I probably used more than 3/8 inch seam allowance, but just barely. It'll be fine. I'll be able to trim it down later.
That's gonna
Maybe
be
stretch it.
Mine is a little bit too long.
Yeah. Yeah, mine's a little too short.
It's okay, Marilyn. It's gonna turn out great.
It's going to turn out fine. And if I need to have it grow in length, like I said, I can just slightly do less between sections, do slightly less than 3/8 inch seam allowance, and I'll gain that space back. Okay, how are you ladies doing? Where are you?
Doing good. I'm about to stitch that piece together.
To the middle piece?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. So then I'll show that next. Now I have this, which was top left. I have this, which was top right. Now we're just going to put pretty side to pretty side with our up and down piece, sew it. And then after we sew that, pretty side to pretty side, so that will open it up. And we'll have a whole section up there. The other thing is, while you're stitching across those seams, you want to just pay attention to make sure that they stitch over those seams smoothly, so the seams are down where you want them. So they're down the way you pressed them.
Did Patrice just moan?
Yeah. She's probably not pressing.
Girl. This is too much. I'm trying my best, Marilyn. I'm trying my best.
Just try my best, honey. Try my best.
Guys, please remember, Rachel put it in the chat. Please remember to hit the thumbs up.
Oh, thank you. Oh, shoot. I didn't use the right seam allowance. Good thing you had me put that tape on there, Rachel.
My seam allowance situation is all over the place, but it's fine.
You're welcome. Patrice, I thought you was using the magnetic guide.
I am, but you got to put the guide in the right place where you. The guide's gonna work. You got to do the other part. You know,
Hamburger, hamburger.
Okay, so we have those two pieces. Whoops, I left my clips on there and I left my thread on there. We have the section we did first by the up and down section. So now, oh shoot, what was at the top? Those were at the top. So now, making sure I have what I wanted at the top, we're going to put that pretty side to pretty side and sew down the side. And I said, be sure that your flaps go the way you want them to when you sew over it. One of mine got pushed back, got messed up,
Okay.
but it's going to be fine.
Yep.
If you're coming in now, thank you and welcome. We're making what I would call, I guess, a patchwork quilted, well, it's not going to be quilted, but it's a patchwork pillow cover. And if you're interested in seeing it, the design of it is linked in the video description under the video. It'll take you to a couple of Google Docs. And I'm going to leave those Google Docs up through the evening, maybe tomorrow even, and then I'll remove the link because my Google Drive is pretty full. Oops, that's kind of a too big of a. No, it's not. It's perfect. Perfect.
What are y'all doing tonight? Everybody in the chat, what y'all got going on? If you're not sewing with us. Cousins. What?
crafting cousins. Welcome. Hey, Jess, Marta. All right. So I have the 3 sections sewn together, and it's looking good. Looks like that. So now I'm going to press those. And then the next thing that we'll do is just the next strip down. It's really super easy for the next 4 rows. It's just sewing 2 pieces of fabric together.
We're going to sew those together first and then attach it to the top part, right?
That's what I was planning on doing. That's what I did yesterday, and I liked it. So, but you could, you could go all in a row or, in order. And actually, I think what I did was I did a strip, then I did the next strip, then I sewed those 2 together. But I left sewing this to that and the bottom to that till the end. But either way would work.
Okay. The top part done.
And then I'm going to measure how wide this is. Because if it's not wide enough, I'm going to have to seam rip and have a smaller seam allowance. But I think it'll be fine. Let's see. Okay. So I would have liked to have it a little bit wider. It's 18.5 plus a tiny bit. So that's okay. It'll be fine. I want my finished product to be sewn at 18 inches. And it'll be fine.
I better measure mine. I didn't even measure it. I might be having a
If we want it to grow wider, just on those seams between the next few pieces, going from left to right, we can use a slightly smaller seam allowance.
Yeah, mine don't look like 18 inches.
What is it?
I don't know. Let me grab my measuring tape and see. Girl.
You could always add an up and down strip on one side, I guess.
True. I can create like a border around it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Where's my measuring tape?
Yeah. Now mine's 18, almost 18 3/4 inches.
Oh, I might be doing this right. I'm about 18.5.
Good. Okay. Good.
Okay. Feeling a little bit better about myself. just a little.
The other thing is, I really do think that when you use a laser to cut your fabric, it's cutting right on that border, so it's maybe singeing a teeny tiny bit off. All right, so I'm going to go set this in place where I want it. And then I'm going to bring my next row over. And all we have to do is sew these together. So pretty side to pretty side. I should take a picture over there. That's what I should do to make sure I get it back the way I want it. Oh, I will. So Patrice, on these pieces, if you want to make sure that you're a good 18.5 inches wide, even a tiny bit wider, you can reduce that 3/8 inch seam allowance to a 1/4 inch, and it'll grow it a little bit.
Okay.
And I think that's what I'm going to do on mine, because it's easy to trim off the extra. Rachel, how are you doing?
I was doing really well until you started throwing out numbers, and then my head started hurting.
Okay, did yours turn out?
Oh, okay. Let me see. You
Oh,
know, it is approximately 18 and 3/4. Three
okay,
quarters.
good. Good, good, good.
Hello, everybody in the chat. Okay,
Yeah.
Ruth.
What did you say?
She's sewing on binding, so she can't say hello to everybody.
Oh, okay. I thought she was going to be at a rodeo again. Last Thursday, last weekend, I don't know. Sometime recently, she was at a rodeo.
Kristen has the seam rip. She did something wrong.
Okay. Our seam rippers are our friends.
That's what y'all keep saying.
Unfortunately.
That's how I feel. Like, I understand why you keep saying that.
Yeah, why they keep saying that?
Unfortunately. Okay, maybe not our friends, but I know mine pretty well.
What time? This is going pretty quickly. I may have time
Oh,
to.
yeah. It's the sew out is fast.
But that's anytime you sew. It's faster to sew than it is to cut the fabric.
Yes. So I decreased my seam allowance going from left to right, by just a tiny bit. So now I'm just over 18 3/4 inches. So when I sew these together, which I'm not going to do yet, but when I sew them together, I want to make sure that, okay, so this way, what's this way? I want to make sure that I have my seams lined up here. And so it's probably going to stick over the edge over here just a little bit. And it is, just very slightly. But you want to keep those seams where they belong. Okay. So my next row are these two colors. And like I said, I think it's 4 rows. All you're doing is sewing 2 pieces of fabric. Stacy said the seam ripper is her BFF. Eve, how's yours coming?
It's going decent.
Okay.
Eve,
Ma'am,
do you think you're gonna get compensated for your internet issues?
doubt it.
Mm, that sucks.
How long's it been off?
About 4 o'clock. So 4 to
Oh.
7, 3 hours so far.
Wow.
There's no worries. It ain't the first time. I'm sure it won't be the last.
Yeah. What'd we do before internet?
Watch Matlock. I, I used to
Have
watch
you
Matlock
watched the new Matlock with is it Kathy Bates?
a little bit, a little, very little of it. I
Yeah.
think it seemed pretty good the first two episodes, but I just never went back to it.
I saw a little bit of it for the first time, either last night or the night before.
Did you enjoy it?
I like the original better. It's hard to replace originals, you know.
Yeah, I feel the same way too.
Oh, I need to mute. I'm sorry, y'all.
You're fine. We're sewing. We got sewing noise going on.
Rachel has such good internet etiquette, such good YouTube etiquette. I'm like over here with all this noise, didn't even think twice about it.
Ah,
Bedazzling. She has not said the back fabric measurement yet. So I guess it's going to depend on what size your pillowcase ends up being. Then you can determine what your back fabric is going to be.
and I'll cut mine down to 18 3/4 or maybe 18 1/2 if I have some gaps here. And then so the width of the envelope closure will be the same width as what I cut it down to. And then we have to make the envelope top and the envelope bottom. So yeah, or you can do a zipper. You can close it how you want to, but I wanted to do the envelope closure.
Right now,
If I had a hidden zipper that was long enough for this, I might use that, but I don't.
Patrice, Stacy said you need to read The Perfect Marriage.
I'm getting it. I'm getting it right now. Is it Geneva Rose? Thank you, Rachel. Geneva Rose, right? Stacy, that one. Because I see a few, but I think that's probably the one you're talking about.
I'm thinking that's an oxymoron. Is there such thing as a perfect marriage if there, because people aren't perfect?
Mm-mm.
And
Well,
maybe
it
that.
got blood on the cover, so you know this is right up my alley.
Oh, wow, it's gonna be a juicy one.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna do the audiobook though, so that way while I'm working, I can listen to it. What's a pretty fast read? It's only 8 hours on audiobook. No.
So
Okay.
I've got next row pieces. We'll do the same thing, pretty side to pretty side. You know, if I wouldn't have put any up and down pieces in this would be like super, super easy, super fast. Oh, she said with the word perfect scratched out. That's funny.
Mhm. Remember that piece I messed up when I did the embroidery on top? I'm still going to use it, Marilyn.
Okay, yeah. And if you need to, let's say it makes it short, the piece that goes beside it, you can recut that just a little longer.
Okay.
So if anyone does this and you're worried that, hey, it's not going to be quite as wide as I'd like it, again, those inseams, not the inseams, the seam allowances of the pieces going sideways, you know, of the up and down seams, you can decrease those to 1/4.
Mm-hmm. Super cute. Marilyn. This is a fun project.
Yeah. Okay. So I have those 4 strips, long strips, but I need to sew them together. Where are you guys? Or just sewing them together as you go?
Yeah.
Okay, then I'll keep going. All right.
And I'm ironing. I don't want any judgment.
Look at you, Patrice.
I'm so proud.
I'm very proud of you.
I feel so good about that.
I can tell.
Yeah.
I feel so good that you're doing it.
Thank you, Mary Bear.
I haven't seen Sharon Davenport, but she would also say it's going to make a much more professional looking piece if you do that.
Yep.
Wonder if Chris is in the bushes.
Chris is here. Chris is here.
So your other pillow cover you're going to do, is it's the same fabric, but you're going to put a Mickey saying on it?
It's totally different. It's red, black, and white with a little bit of gray, polka dots, gingham print, flowers. It's been
cute. That sounds really cute. I wonder if I took a picture of this before I started in. Let's see. I want to make sure I'm doing this the right way. Okay, that is not the right way. Here we go like this. And then I'll open like that. Okay. That's one thing. You kind of have to keep all those dang strips straight.
Yeah.
I would take a picture. Unlike I did not take a picture.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to switch mine around too. I sewed one of mine upside down. It's fine. No, it's okay. It's fine. It's good.
Rachel and Eve, you guys are really quiet. Everything going okay?
Yes, ma'am.
They're both probably already done.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
That's her pillow on her sofa. Her pillow's already on. Rachel has already given her pillow to her grandbaby. Like we just.
Patrice, did you watch it was Dateline or 2020 or one of those where the woman was being charged with killing her husband and she claimed it was that he committed suicide?
When? Which?
It's been within the last few days, I think, at least the last week.
Okay, tell me a little bit more. You know.
So they were older when they got married. He had 2 children, one a bio child and one when he married his first wife. She was a baby. So she says, this is my dad. So he had 2 children, a daughter that I think was 30 at the time, a son that was 17 at the time. And the son had arrived at the married couple's house because he was coming over. They were supposed to go, I think they were supposed to go Yeah, I can't remember. Fishing, looked at a car, I don't know, something.
With the 17-year-old.
Yes. And shortly before the 17-year-old got there, the husband allegedly committed suicide, shot himself. And I don't want to go much further because there's a lot of good details in it.
They weren't in the bed, right?
He was on the bed, but not like in a sleeping position or anything.
Okay.
It almost looked like if it happened this way that he was, sitting down on the edge of the bed or the foot of the bed.
No.
Well, if you recorded it, watch it. It's very, very good. Oh, I want to see that. Hold that up. Who is that? I'm pissed. Are you done?
Girl, who are
Look
we?
at that. She is already done.
That looks so good, Rachel.
It does.
I knew she was done. I knew her. Eve's done too.
I know.
Feel better about ourselves. Going slow.
Eve's kind of cutting this. She's going, and she's still going to be done.
Mm-hmm. It's all good. It's all good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go look for it tonight. It sounds familiar, but then there's so many cases like that, like very similar. Did she have another man on the side?
Mm-mm.
Okay, then that's not that one. Then
No. She had claimed to be a nurse. I said they're older, like late 50s maybe. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe 60-ish. I think late 50s.
I didn't see it.
Thank you. Thank y'all. Marilyn, I'm just going to square mine up a little bit.
Okay.
Because I do have like a few pieces that's hanging over.
Uh-huh.
And it's probably because, I used like one cut for each piece. Does that make sense? So I took one and cut it what I thought was the right size, and then I used that one over and over and over to cut the other.
Oh, I see.
Sometimes you end up not getting it like accurate.
Yeah, I see. So if you accidentally got off on the first one and then you get off
and
a little
everything else, yeah.
Yeah, I gotcha. Hey, worst case scenario, you put it around a 16-inch pillow instead of an 18-inch pillow, right?
No, I'm still gonna have a good bit. It's just like,
Good.
Minute. Kristen says she's still sewing.
Okay.
Oh my God, y'all! Did y'all see that quilt that Jennifer Hancock made recently?
Yes. I like how she had, so it was a jelly roll quilt and then she cut it in four and then she had to clean it like a crisscross or a cross in the middle. Not a cross.
Girl,
Yes.
I don't have that kind of time, but it's pretty.
It was pretty. That's a good way, I think, to use a jelly roll quilt if you don't want just, strip.
Straight line. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Eve, did you see it? Because you
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, yeah. She's probably already in her head thinking about when she gonna make one.
No.
No?
Mm-mm.
Oh.
I got my jelly rolls finally from Temu. I think I might have said that last night. And, obviously it's not going to be very high quality fabric. And it was 40 or 42 strips, and it fit in a much smaller package than what I've seen jelly rolls rolled up as in stores.
Oh.
So it's thin, but it was also $7.
Tells you a lot about it right there.
I'm just crafting. I'm not entering a quilt show. I'm not going to sell my quilts. It's something for me to do. It's not going to be a family heirloom, so.
Are you going to base them, Marilyn?
Do what?
Are you gonna base the strips?
What do you mean?
Girl, you know you the spray queen. What are you talking about? What do I mean?
Oh, spray some interfacing on them or something?
Yeah, like based it with the basic spray.
She can't think. Her mind is somewhere else.
I did order some
Or
jelly
starch
roll.
it.
Yeah, I
Maybe
ordered
you
some
can starch it.
jelly roll. What's it called? Jelly roll batting.
Oh, I have those.
Yeah.
Are you making the rag quilt? The rug quilt? The spiral quilt? I mean the rug I meant.
Yeah, down the road.
Okay.
Planning something for that.
I have all the tools whenever you're ready to teach us how to do it.
I'm not. Somebody else gonna be teaching us.
Shay Shay.
And
Yeah,
I
yeah, I
got
think
one of those clove tools that make it
Mhm.
into a thingy.
Yes.
And I saw a lady today saying she liked the gypsy one because the dexterity in her hands wasn't as good and you don't have to clip it in and stuff like that.
Oh. Which
But
one?
gypsy? I think
Gypsy.
gypsy is what it was called. But the thing is if you don't add the second part of the clover attachment, it's just like using that gypsy one or whatever it's called.
I would have to see it because I'm
The-
visual.
The only difference is, the clover, whatever it is, if you use all the attachments, it folds it and then it folds it again for you. The other one, you have to stop and do the second fold yourself.
Oh, okay. I got you. Marilyn,
Hey, still in the diversity.
your sample one,
Yes.
the one that you did with the blue and the green and the red and the yellow.
Yeah.
What is the height of the
The
sample?
height was too tall because I accidentally was using 1/4 inch seam allowance instead of 3/8 inch seam allowance.
Well,
So
I'm still getting almost 20 inches. Is that
mine
right,
was 20 inches tall.
ma'am?
Mine on that one was about 20 inches tall. I'm hoping on this one it's not going to be that tall.
This one is 19 3/4. So
we might just have to cut some of that down,
so you actually wanted it to be squared.
Yes. And supposedly, the way the math worked out, it would have been, but, it requires you to be
A
perfect.
mathematician.
It requires you to sew perfect seam allowance sizes, which, you're probably not going to do. Because you're spanning it over, 9 rows of fabric?
Okay, Jennifer. She's gonna try her hand at the t-shirt quilt. Jennifer, did you get some of that heat and bun stretch? I think it's called heat and bun. Yeah, soft stretch. That's gonna help you with the t-shirt material.
I haven't even heard of that. So it's a heat and bond product?
Oh, let me show it to you, Miriam. And it's expensive too, but this is
Okay. Yeah, it's orangey yellow.
Yeah, it's called soft stretch. And this is good for knit fabrics.
Okay.
So it basically bonds the fabric, Marilyn, but it still have a stretch to the fabric. So it's not like the regular heat and bun where it makes it hard, stay stiff.
Yeah.
This one still is pliable.
Okay.
You can still move around.
Donzel said nice earrings, Patrice.
Oh, thanks, Donzel. Thank you so much.
Oh, drive safe, Miss Vera.
Yeah, Rachel, if you're waiting on us, you can be the chat monitor.
Yes, ma'am. I'm waiting. Hey, qualities. Welcome in, Queen. Am I too loud? Hey, D.
No.
Smith. Welcome in, Queen.
You're not too loud.
Okay.
I laughed when you were down in Texas and you were doing a live and you said they made you go in the garage because you're too loud.
My son and his fiance. I was like,
Was the baby at home already?
she was. She was.
Oh, that's why.
Yeah,
So
and she was kind of like, and they in and out of sleep and all this
yes.
jazz. But you will want your child to be around a little noise, so if you do decide to go somewhere, they'll still sleep no matter what. But no, they want everything like quiet as a mouse.
Is it their first baby?
It's second,
The second.
first
Okay.
girl. First girl, so we all kind of like Lulu.
And the pillow you're making tonight is for that baby.
For my granddaughter, yes.
Oh.
She is going to love it whenever she can understand what it is.
Yeah. Okay, so I think I have the second section done. Patrice, are you already sewing on the third section?
Yeah.
Oh God, I need somebody that's as slow as I am.
I'm slower
What
than you.
happened to you? What happened to you?
This is just easy to sew these little strips together, girl.
Marilyn, it's because you're talking.
Very
If
That's
we
true.
sew and they could read our mind, we could be done fast. But that doesn't happen when you're live. D. Smith, my shirt says blocked and blessed. In First Corinthians.
I'll make you
15.
big again. There you go. If you want to show it.
So this is applique. The blessed part is applique. And then the rhinestones. Y'all know Patrice is our teacher.
Yes.
So young. And this applique was a little challenging because it's small, but it's durable. Okay, it's durable. I promise. It's durable.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't want to get yelled at. Let's get her
Okay, hamburger.
back. Did you hear me just say I don't want to get yelled at? So I have to.
Oh, Patrice, I have a confession to make, Queen.
Uh-oh.
So you know that I'm always taking up for Marilyn in your chat when you call her bossy.
Mm-hmm.
Girl, you was so right. Oh
I
my
know. Thank you.
What in the world?
Oh my gosh.
What
Oh my
in
God.
the world?
Thank you, Rachel. I'm telling you,
Rachel, when was I so bossy?
So
bossy.
let's go. Let's go. You really wanna hear this, right? So
Until I say hamburger, yes.
no, that's not fair. You can't say hamburger because once I start the story has to
Oh my gosh, don't embellish this story.
Let's hear it, Rachel. Let's hear it.
So with this sew along, you guys, Marilyn sent me a message and she was like, hey, are you gonna sew with us tomorrow? And I was like, well, no, I'm a sew, but I'm just gonna stay down in the chat.
Mm-hmm.
And she says, well, I'm gonna send you a link anyway. No pressure.
Okay, that is true. That is
But
a
no
true
pressure, right? She was like, no pressure. And so I'm over here saying that's way pressure. That's just too much pressure. Oh my goodness. So
That's
every
a
time
true sorry, but when I say no pressure, I really mean no pressure.
No, Marilyn, no, because you want me to show them that you put it in all caps.
Did I really? Did I really?
I see. I tried to tell y'all. Y'all be thinking that she have this so sweet. She's so sweet and so. No, I'm telling
Hey,
you.
you can still be sweet and be bossy.
And that's you. You're bossy. Y'all make your that says that sweet and bossy. She got it both.
Oh. Yeah. All right. Everything Rachel said is true. I'm not sure about the all caps, but she's probably
okay.
right
Wait,
there.
let me check it because
She's
I don't
probably
want.
right there too.
Well, yes, you look.
I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to say fibs. Oh no, it wasn't. But it just looked like it was in all caps.
Okay. Look at Gail Charles. She said her former husband used to say hamburger all the time in place of curse words. He probably still does.
Yes. Well, we're saying it as a form of slow down, calm yourself down hamburger.
Yeah. Chill.
Brandy say I need to see the all caps receipt.
Brandy, did you hear her? She said, she backed up. She backpedaled real fast. It wasn't all caps.
Kristen, she is our elder and our unit.
You don't have to remind everybody of that.
Well, Kristen said it first. Oh, but you're not gonna holler at Kristen, but you're gonna holler at me.
Kristen, get back to sewing.
There's that Boston side coming out.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't get too mad at Kristen. Sometimes she takes up for me when everybody's being ornery.
Who is everybody?
You.
I'm trying to figure out who is everybody.
One person.
I was trying to be nice there.
I know. I better be the only person bothering you. Nobody else better bother you.
Hey, wait, what'd she say? Sounds like Marilyn's next shirt. Now I can't see it.
Sweet and bossy, yep.
Sweet and bossy. That's hilarious.
That's her.
That's funny. Oh, Eve, you're really quiet. You're making me nervous.
No, I'm fine. Trying to get the colors together. I didn't plan it out, so it's annoying. But other than that, I'm
okay. All righty. Okay, Patrice, have you sewn your 3 pieces at the bottom together yet?
3 pieces at the bottom? Not yet.
Well, you have your 2 short horizontal strips.
Oh, yeah.
And then your 2 long horizontal strips. And then have you sewn those 2 sets to the square yet?
Mm-hmm.
Man.
I'm going slow. You know why I'm going a little faster? Because I want to do my mini.
Oh.
Marilyn, can you make me big for just 1 second?
Yeah, you bet.
I want to show them just in case. So this is how I did mine, right? So Marilyn sent us the paper. And I printed it out. And I wrote which colors fabrics I was going to use in each slot. So when you get to the sewing machine, all you have to do is look at your paper and match your squares up to what your names on the paper say. And to me, it went a little faster.
That sounds like a good idea.
Yeah. Okay, hamburger.
let's see. I think that's it. Let's see. Rosalind said, I had to come out to say that there may be some pots and kettles on the stage.
Rosalind.
So funny.
Hold on, Rosalind, because I'm a moderator over here, and all I got to do is go to the YouTube chat and
Rosalind
handle
wasn't
that.
talking about you. She wasn't talking about you. Well, maybe she was.
She said
I was
pot.
going to say that, but then all three
It
of you
was
are moderators.
Marilyn.
So
It was plural. She didn't say pot and kettle. She said pots and kettles.
Oh.
Thank you, Rosette. I appreciate you, Queen. Hey, Miss Faye Norman. Welcome in, Queen. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button, please. Thank you.
Thank you, Rachel. So, Patrice, if you want to sew your mini while we do the back so you can get through it, you could do that. If you want to.
Is it done cutting?
I like how you added that if you want to so people don't think that you're trying to tell me what to do.
No, I'm not trying to tell you what to do. I know you said you wanted to sew me. So it's like, well, you don't have to do the back.
That's what she did, guys.
Yep. She
It's
tried to clean it up. Patrice, is it cut out already? Did your machine finish cutting all the pieces?
Yeah, I cut it out before we started. That one was all cut. I just left like a few pieces so that we could cut it out together. But
okay.
Girl,
so let me ask you something, Patrice. When you did your embroidery in that middle piece, should you have made your middle piece a little bit bigger because the threads shrunk it? Is that what happened or no?
You know what I did? I floated it, which is a mistake.
Oh, so it sunk in.
Yeah. Gotcha. You float it, you know how, and
got you.
I wasn't watching it. I should have been watching it too. I wasn't watching it.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to bring all this over.
Oops.
And now I have mine in 3 sections. So let me. Okay, so I have the top section, and then I have, that's not the top section, that's the bottom section. I have the top section, then I have the next section, and they need to line up right here, and then I have the bottom section, and they need to line up right here. And so first, I'll sew these 2 together, pretty side to pretty side.
Oh, I'm making a lot of noise. I'm so sorry.
No, you're fine.
Okay. Gail, the instructions, Marilyn told us how to do it today. So if you want to, you may have to go back to maybe 25 minutes into this live, and she starts explaining what to do.
Yeah. And really, if you look at that picture, and like Gail's she's a sewer. If you look at that picture, Gail, you'll be able to, you know what? I don't think in the instructions, I don't think I ever said 3/8 inch seam allowance.
That's Miss Gail Charles. She's so.
What, Patrice?
That's Miss Jazzy B.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Gotcha.
She sews though, right?
Miss Jazzy, do you sew much?
I don't think no, she does a little, I think, but I don't know if she does a lot. Two-tone sweatshirts.
Oh yeah, okay. All right.
Do you know what fabric you're going to use, Rachel, for your back?
Yes, ma'am. I'm squaring it up right now. I'll show you in just a second.
Okay. And are you doing an envelope back, or are you going to do a zipper? What are you doing?
I was going to do the zipper, but I don't have anything long enough with in one of these colors.
Okay.
So I guess I'll just do envelope style.
Okay.
Oh,
These drop down.
yeah.
Uh-oh. And she's not backstage either.
Yeah, she completely fell out.
Let's see.
Could be her internet.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, maybe she got her internet back, and so she's getting off her phone to go on the real thing.
Can you see it, Marilyn? That's gonna be my backing.
Oh, here, let me.
You don't have to make me big. You can see.
I can't see.
Oh Jesus.
Oh, that's pretty.
So it'll be like that.
Oh, that'll be nice.
Did y'all hear her? You can see. You can't see.
I could see.
You can't
Remember, I'm the elder. My eyes.
Oh, you only want to use that with its benefit. Okay. Okay. With its beneficial.
Using her Maryland, her phone died.
Oh,
Oh, oh, okay.
She's
Hopefully
coming.
she plug it in and get her charged, or just plug it in and get back on. Oh, I see her backstage again.
y'all remember when the cell phone used to give you a notification that it's about to die? Now it just blinks one time and it's over.
Welcome back, Evie.
Hey,
Sorry.
Eve.
Sorry about that.
No problem. So, are you guys liking your pillow covers?
Absolutely.
Mhm.
Okay.
It's a very easy sew.
It is. I love that about it. Super easy.
Shay Shay must be in the at the park or something.
At the what?
Like the front with her kids, like at the park, you know,
Oh,
the rec center.
yeah.
Hey, Jess Craft, welcome in, Queen.
Hey, Jess. Okay, so now I have those two parts sewn together. So the last thing is to sew this one on. And let me see. These seams line up over here. So I'll just flip it pretty side to pretty side, and that'll be the last of this side. And let's see.
Welcome in, Miss Lisa.
Who's
She
here?
says Miss Lisa MBA says she's in the bushes cutting her fabric now.
Oh, excellent.
Oh, Jennifer, I want to see your skirt if you do make it. Ties and skirts are kind of hard because they don't. Ties have that big triangle thing at the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of hard to line it up. But Jennifer says she wants to make a tie skirt with her grandfather's tie.
Yeah, I have some of my dad's old ties, but not a ton of them. So I need to figure out something that would be memento-y, you know.
On your pillowcase. Make you a pillowcase and then just have like one tie and say dad or something like embroidered. Yeah.
It
Yeah.
can hang down like it's a tie, yeah.
Yesterday was my dad's 73rd birthday in heaven.
Oh, And happy birthday to him. Okay. I'm going to message you to download the pattern. Oh, Patricia said I made a bag using only ties. If I had enough ties, but I mean, I only have maybe 5 or 6.
Yeah, you would have to open those up to get the most of the fabric, Marilyn. But just to keep it simple, I would just try to sporadic. Oh, you can also use the tie for one of your kitchen towels as
Like
the handle.
stopper thingy, yeah.
Yep, as the
I could make
handle.
one for each of my sisters too. So how tall did you guys' pillow covers end up being?
Mine is 18 3/4 by 19 3/4. I just left it. I didn't try to cut it down.
Okay. Patrice, what'd yours end up being in height?
I'm still to my last piece.
Okay. I haven't been real good at making sure I'm doing 3/8 inch seam allowance on these pieces. I was more concerned about where 3 meet up to the 1. So mine's probably gonna be a little tall too.
Okay. Hey, precious pieces. Welcome in, Queen.
Hey, Nicole. Better too tall than too short. I'm tempted to iron some type of interfacing on this too. Just because the fabric's kind of thin, you know.
Oh, Jill, I never thought about doing that.
What'd she say?
She said that her friend had an estate sale business, and there was a customer on the list to save all the men's ties because she makes ties.
Well,
Quilts out of ties, yeah.
wow. A lot of ties.
And a lot of time.
Yes.
Just to undo one tie, that takes a minute. Oh, Patrice, that looks so good.
Thank you.
Oh my goodness.
That looks so good.
Thank you.
Hold on, let's check it out. Whoops.
I'm gonna start stitching my other one real quick while. Okay.
That is pretty.
Yeah.
Love those colors.
Thank you.
Love them.
Did you get the Hello Kitty at Hobby Lobby?
No, I got this from Michael's, and then I just stitched,
the name.
Yeah, but I got that from Michael's. That little Hello Kitty.
Super cute.
So how tall is it, Patrice?
Hold on, Mary Bear.
Oh, they're horses.
Sewing machine. So bossy. Look at this. Yeah, I'm gonna have like a 12-inch pillow, I think. Wait, hold on. If I iron it, let me stretch it out.
12.
Yeah, it's about 18.
Oh, okay.
More than 18, like 18 and a quarter.
Okay.
Kristen said hers finished at 18.75 and pretty square too.
Okay. Let's get mine finished at. I think mine's gonna be tall because I don't think I used large enough. Oh no! It turned out right at 18 3/4 inches tall, and it's pretty darn close to that wide. Not quite that wide, but very close. So I'm going to go ahead and press mine on my heat press.
Well, how did I get a whole inch? Let me check this measurement again. Hold on. Because where did a whole inch come from?
Maybe you used 1/4 inch seam allowance instead of 3/8 inch.
No, I did 3/8.
Because yesterday when I sewed my practice one, it turned out almost 20 inches tall. Because I had the wrong seam allowance. Let's see.
Except for where I messed up with the fabric, cutting the fabric for this one piece is 18.5. By 18.5.
Okay.
Oh, well, yours is perfectly squared, Eve.
Yeah, mine yesterday turned out at 20
Except for down here.
and an 1/8.
Oh, look at the foxes. They're so cute.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, except for one spot I managed to separate them. Ma'am?
I was going to say, and you made sure all yours was going in the right direction, girl. I probably would have. I don't know.
They crisscross. There's some upside down and some right side up. That's the way the fabric.
Oh, it looks like they going in the right direction.
Okay, I gotta see what I want to use for my back. So, because it's gonna take more than just 18 by 18 because of the envelope closure. So it's gonna need to be a larger piece of fabric.
How much larger? Because I don't have I'll cut mine already. I mean, I cut just a square. Is it gonna be a 20 by 20?
Okay, so an envelope closure. Let me get one of my mud rugs. Where are they? Where in the world are they all? Here we go. Nope, that's not one. Here's one. So an envelope closure is like that, where it overlaps.
Right.
Yeah,
Oh, so it has to be longer.
So it has to be longer, yes.
Oh well. So maybe, but the only zippers I have is a number 5, and you really should do invisible zippers or 3 for pillows, because you don't want it to be bulky. I don't think I'm going to have anything, Marilyn. Oh, this is the best thing. No, this is not good.
Do you have 2 coordinating fabrics? You could have the pink be half of the envelope and another one the bottom half of the envelope.
I just didn't.
Or
I could just cut another piece.
so an extension. Okay, you have enough fabric to do it that way?
Yes.
Okay.
I think that's what I'm going to have.
So yeah, the piece that you've cut could be half of it.
So how much longer, if my thing is like, how much longer do I need it to be?
So I will probably cut mine 18 3/4 inches wide.
Okay.
And then half of that would be 9 1/4, but you want several inches in addition to that. So I'll probably cut mine somewhere around 15 or so, but I'm not sure yet. Because
I'm
I
gonna wait.
like to fold quite a ways under.
I'll wait till you do it.
Sometimes, they kind of separate a little bit. They spread a little bit. And so you want your pillow to be fully covered, even if it spreads apart a little bit. And then I'm going to sew the two pieces of the envelope closure together so that I know together those two pieces are 18 3/4 by 18 3/4.
And I've done it before, but it's been a while, so I don't even remember.
I might do this because I have quite a bit of this. I could do that.
That is so pretty. Did you get that at Cat's?
I don't know where I got it. I might have gotten it at Marshall Dry Goods. I'm not sure.
That is so pretty, Marilyn.
Thank you. I have to look back at my Marshall Dry Goods video and see if it was in the stack. But here is.
They saying yours is so pretty. It is.
Thank you.
Here's what mine ends up looking like.
Oh, it's super cute.
I like it.
You that goldish color, yellow.
Yeah.
That is so pretty.
Thank you. Okay. I need to iron a little bit more of it because the yellow part is still pretty wrinkled. Okay, what do I do with my wool pressing mat? Put it in my drawer. Drop it, loosen it. And if I have interfacing that's at least 18 inches wide, I do think I want to put interfacing on this.
You have a question in the chat, Marilyn, from Christy.
Okay, who has the question? Oh, hold on. So I need the width to be I'm doing mine at 18 3/4 inches because that's what my fabric ended up being.
Hey, Jesse.
Hey, Jesse. Kristen, how wide did your fabric end up measuring to? Okay, let me see. Let me see if I have some 18-inch. Oh, I do. I do.
Eve, is that black? You doing a black backing?
It's black, but it has highlights of brown in it. So,
Oh, that's pretty. Oh, like a grunge.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
That's
Yeah. It's I thought it was pretty. And I like the way the fabric feels. So. Something simple. It's just the foxes have black ears and black paws.
oh, okay.
Okay, wait. Kristen said, and say the length of one to be about 14. Oh, okay, maybe 12. Maybe. So once it depends on how much you're going to fold it over. 14 and 12 would be 26, so that would give you 7 inches. So 3 inches folded over on each side. If 3 inches is what you want it to fold over. Now, before I fold mine over, I'm going to fold a seam over, so across it, and then fold it again so inside it's finished off. I think for washing it, that's a good idea. Well, hey, Sharon Davenport, thank you. Thank you, Davenport. Okay, so this is just a fairly lightweight interfacing, but I want to interface mine to hold all those seams in place. Oh, perfect. Oh, no, it's not long enough. To hold all those seams in place and just to give it a little bit of structure. My goodness. Okay. This is my first time to make this, so on the back, I'm just going to kind of have to figure it out as I go, and as soon as I do, I'll let you know what I did. Let's see. I am in and out. I stay several projects behind y'all. It's all good. I appreciate you being here. Hey, Renee. Yeah, but Teresa's working away on that little Minnie Mouse.
So cute.
Do Joe long should? Oh, so how long should it be? Be dazzling. Oh, the pillow. My pillow's 18 3/4 inches. I think it should end up, if you use the 3/8 inch seam allowance, should be 18 and a half, 18 3/4 inch. If you want it taller than that, use slightly smaller seam allowances. And that is based on the size of my pillow also. My side seams aren't perfectly lined up, but they're good enough, and they're all going to fit within the seam allowance, so I call that a success.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, guys, I'll be done in just a second.
Good. You're all good.
Hey, Diane.
Y'all don't have grandchildren.
What?
My grandson was like, Nana, y'all didn't hear him because I was muted. Can you come fix my food? And I said, right now, at this very moment.
He's like, yeah.
Yes, ma'am, because I'm hungry.
Yeah, that's how kiddos are. The world revolves around them.
Yes. And I said, didn't I tell you Nana was live? He was like, because he came in here, he was like, Nana, I don't mean to bother you, but can you come fix my food?
Oh, that's cute. Well, he was very nice about it.
Mm-hmm.
Marilyn, they're always nice when they want something. Okay.
Well, okay.
Can't even argue with you.
Okay, I'm almost ready. Almost ready. And I want to trim away the excess so I can see where I should be sewing versus where I think I should be sewing. Okay, good enough. So when I measure mine,
Marilyn, that looks so good.
thank you. When I measure it,
Now I want to interface mine.
it's 18 3/4 wide. And go ahead if you want to, Rachel. And 18 3/4 plus a teeny tiny bit tall. So it's good. It's good enough.
Yes, it is.
Great.
So now that I know that, I'm going to cut my fabric, my back fabric at 18 3/4 inches wide. And let's see. Let me just kind of.
Eve, what did you cut that piece at?
24 inches.
One piece at 24 inches?
Yes, ma'am. And then I cut it in half at 12 inches. I'm folding over the fold that I'm going to stitch down so that it'll have an envelope
Okay,
clean
okay,
envelope closing.
okay.
Okay, so I'm going to do, and really, it's just kind of your own preference on how much coverage you want and all that stuff. But that's 14.5, plus I want it to fold under by 3 or so, 14.5, 7. So I'm going to do, I think I'm going to do one piece at 17.5. So 18.5 wide, 17.5 long. And it'll really cover. I mean, it's extra. You don't need to do it this long. That's just how I'm going to do it.
Okay. So I need to know where I'm going.
If you take the one that you already have cut and you fold it in two,
Right.
or close to it,
Yes.
how far down does it come on your pillow?
Okay. Let me do that.
Where's my long ruler? I just had it. What did I do with it?
Okay, Marilyn. So I think I'm gonna cut this one at 14 inches, the second part.
Okay.
Maybe 15. Okay.
And one of the sides of my fabric is finished off really nicely. So I'm not going to have to double sew it. Okay, how long is that? That's 16 inches, which would probably be plenty long, but you know. Okay. Now, figuring out how to cut this fabric so it's actually square is another issue. What size did you say you're doing for the back piece? So, Jennifer, I'm doing mine 18.5 inches wide, and then I'm doing mine longer so that there's more fold over or fold under. And I'm going to do it, I think I'm going to do it at, yeah, I have it at 16.5 is what it's going at. But I really want to find the right ruler. Well. This is gonna work. Let's make sure it's, so what did I say, 16 and a half? Make sure it's straight. Straight enough. Straight enough. Okay, so that's so far. I'm shooting for 18 3/4 wide. Oh, you know what? I can keep going and just fold it. Let me think about this. Nope, that'd be going the wrong way. Okay. Go a little bit more. I can always cut it down. Okay, how far it is to that fold? Farther than what I know. Hi, Mylene. I need a square. Do you guys have like a square? A big square, or just like a triangle so you can get it squared?
The biggest square I have is 12 by 12, but I have a, like, not a T square, but one of those rulers that you use to square up things.
The carpenter ruler.
Oh,
Yeah,
with your handle thingy?
Yeah.
No, it's just like made into a T or L.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's an L. Yeah.
Marilyn, you could get them at the Dollar Tree in the automotive section.
Okay. How long are they?
12 inches.
12. Okay.
12 by 12.
The one I have is 24 by 18 or something like that.
Oh yeah, you got the one for the t-shirts, right?
No, this is I've had this years, so I don't even know where it came from, but it wasn't for t-shirts.
Oh, okay.
It's for working around the house and stuff like that.
Oh.
Let's see how off I am. Okay, so I wanted it 18 3/4. I'm at 19. That's not too bad. And that side's not straight, so we can straighten that up. That side's pretty straight. Okay, let's see about you, Mr. Magoo. And we'll see how it works out before I tell you what I cut it in. Patrice, how's Minnie coming?
Minnie's coming along pretty good. No complaints. Want to see a little bit? All my strips may be cut like a little bit off, a little bit. Like,
Oh, look how cute.
Oh, hold
Oh,
on.
that is cute. That's very pretty.
Hold on.
That fabric.
Oh,
Super
it.
cute.
Thank you. So it's a little bit off, a little bit, but super cute. Most of the fabric came from Michael's. Like, most of it came from Michael's.
Patrice, do you have a goddaughter? I figured that. You make a lot of stuff for her, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
You. because it's not for Taylor. Sometimes Taylor wants like the Hello Kitty pillow. Taylor will want the Hello Kitty pillow.
She got to fight you for that, though, right?
If she can have it, I'll make me another one. She can have it.
Yes, Kristen, that is true. You can make your back wider and then just use the front side to, do your stitches so you know where to stitch and then cut it down afterwards.
Hey,
So
Sister Hearts.
if this works out well, I should write down the measurements of the back so I can put those in the instructions. Because I'm really, right now, I'm just winging it.
Hey, Josie. Girl.
Who is it?
Josie.
Oh, hey, Josie.
Hey, the Miss Uni.
Or Uni. But I call her Uni.
Uni.
Okay.
We got to get her to take her sewing machine out again.
Yeah. I think she's kind of enjoying it. Okay. So, the right width. Let me figure out what I want to do here. Okay. So my top piece, I want it to come down a little, maybe a little more than halfway or about halfway. And so I probably cut mine much longer than it needed to be. That's going to have a lot of area to fold under. So my first piece got a lot of extra room to fold under. 8 to 12 inches was probably better. So this piece I cut it 18 and a half wide and 16 and a half long. Fold it under so it comes down just over halfway. So that means my next piece, now I can just measure. My next piece, for it to meet up with the other one, needs to be at least 7.5 inches. But of course I want it to overlap quite a way, and I want to be able to sew it under. So going to be 12. So probably on this one I would go 13 or 14 inches. So 18 by 13. That's what we'll do. We'll see how it turns out. And then I'm going to use my first one for my template to get it all squared up to begin with. Eve, did you already sew your envelope cover on?
Yep.
Yeah, I just finished.
Okay.
But I haven't turned it inside out or anything yet.
Okay. I'm going to put the camera on you since you're ahead of me. You can show yours and I can always show mine later too. There we go.
So right now I'm just cutting the edges off so that I can turn it inside out. In hopes that it'll. And I cut mine too big, Kristen, as well, just to. seams didn't fall right. Just to not have to worry about measuring anything else. So all I'm doing is trimming the edges. Turned out super cute. I have no clue what the final measurement is gonna be, so I didn't measure any of that. And I'm just pinking the edges so that I don't have to worry about it fraying. I gotta find a pillow to put in here. I don't have any this big. All my pillows are small. I'll throw pillows. I'll probably check on Amazon and see if they got a link or either sew one.
What, Patrice?
I ordered things from Amazon. I think pillowcase or pillows. Insert.
I like to do pillow covers because they're easy to store versus storing an entire, pillow.
Mm-hmm.
I'd never really thought of it. And then one year my sister sewed me several Christmas pillow covers. And so, yeah, you just use them for the season and then take them off and put something, springy on them.
Mm-hmm.
Or wintry or, whatever you want.
So there we go. Now I gotta see if I can find a pillow to fit it, but let's see if I can. There you go.
Oh, it's cute.
Yeah, this is kind of cute. It's got little foxes on it, so hopefully, if the baby get a hold to it, he can throw it around or whatever. Since he's throwing stuff now. But yeah, it was very easy to do. I will say that. If I had have taken the time, like Rachel said, and actually planned my fabric, it would have been better because I would have been better prepared. But it still was easy. Even
I think it looks good.
I think it looks really good too. And where did that fabric come from, Edie?
I forget the name of the actual quilt shop, but the YouTube channel is So Yeah.
Okay.
I love it, Edie. I love it.
Thank you. And they sell fabric about every other day on the channel, and if you ain't careful, you'll cause yourself problems with fabric. So I banned myself from watching them till I use more of this fabric. More of the fabric, because I got more fabric on the way, which is a shame. But it's not this; it's different, different fabric. This would have been cute with that bandana print, Rachel.
Oh, you know what? I saw at Walmart today. You can get bandana print in blue, 2 yards for $3, and green, 2 yards for $3. They were cuts that my Walmart had. Like, wow, I should have got them, but I didn't, because I was telling somebody the other day I like buying fabric more than I like using it. And I need to, it's fun to collect fabric. I need to use more before I buy more. But it's nice to have a variety on hand. Let's see. Brandy, it doesn't. She said it doesn't look like you were unprepared.
Oh, I was very unfortunate.
Well, look.
But I did find a pillow.
Oh, good.
Hopefully it'll fit.
Stuff it in like a sausage.
A little bit too small, but there you go. Cute.
That looks good.
Yeah, I could use a little, just a smidge bigger, but it's cute.
Bigger pillow or bigger
Pillow. Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. So, you could always put it, back inside out and
stitch closer. Yeah.
Or, yeah.
And bring it in. I could. I don't want to, though. It's cute.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank y'all. I think he'll like it. That's why I was like, okay, well, if I do it in kind of like muted colors and stuff like that, then he can play with it. When he goes and plays on his tablet, he can set this on his lap. It's pretty. I need to find some fabric for spring color, not spring. Yeah, spring. To go on my porch and make it outside.
Yeah. If you would have made a handle, he could have put that. He could have took it with him. Everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, he could have.
Super cute.
And even with the envelope in the back, he probably could put his little tablet in there or something.
Okay. So,
thank you, Marilyn.
You're welcome. Thank you. I need to make this a little bit, go up this way with it.
Marlene, if he want to play with it, he can. I'll probably just put it in the living room because it's pretty.
Okay, so I folded mine under, and because the edge that's folded under was on the outside of the fabric, it's a nice finished edge. It's not a raw edge, So I'm not going to do, typically I would fold it under maybe 3/4 and then sew it and then fold it under again, but I'm not going to do that because it looks good. I'm going to get all settled so that it's 18 3/4 inches tall.
Marilyn.
Yes.
Can you help me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so I did the a top piece, right?
Yes.
And it's folded over. Can you see that?
Here, let me make you bigger. Oops, that's me. Yes.
Okay, so that's the top piece, right? And then this is the second piece. So how do I put it together?
Okay, so before you sew anything, put your folded edges together but overlapped, and then get it to where your
right sides together.
No.
Mm-mm.
So here, let me see if I can show you on mine. Okay, see, I have mine. I have the one piece, it's folded under, and then I have the piece on the bottom, it's also folded under. And I'm pulling these until from top to bottom is 18 3/4 inches.
Okay, so the one underneath the fold is not going to be showing, just the one on top.
Correct.
Okay.
True.
So, but you have yours right facing up, right side.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, because that's going to be the very back. What I'm looking at here, what I want to make sure looks good is the very back. And
but that's the pretty side of the fabric is what I'm asking?
Yes, that's the pretty side of the fabric.
Okay.
And I have them so that they're overlapping enough so that the height of my fabric is 18 3/4 inches tall. And of course, it's also 18 3/4 inches wide. So the first thing that I'm going to do is go ahead and clip the sides. And I'm going to sew those together so they can't move while I'm doing the rest of it.
Rachel, that was right how you just had it.
Okay, I'm putting it on my fabric to see if I have enough.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't know, Queen. Okay. Oh, it is. Okay, good. So
Good.
now I'm just going to sew the sides.
Have you made sure that your height is 18 3/4?
Well, I put it on top of my pillowcase.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So you can skip this step if you want to, but I clipped mine together. Whoops.
Okay, you say so it don't move.
I clipped mine together so it won't move. And I'm just going to sew where they overlap. And then that's just easier for me to then put the pretty sides of both sides together and sew around.
Oh, now I'm just sewing all the way around.
Yes.
Yeah,
Because the flap, you
It's
can
open.
turn it inside out. Right.
Thank
Right.
you, Eve. Look, it just clicked. You know how those aha moments?
Yes.
Y'all would think I would notice, but I don't. Okay,
No.
my is
Patrice, did you just say you have mini done?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yes? No, okay.
Nope, almost though.
So the first that I do where I just sew them together, Rachel, use a small seam allowance so that it doesn't accidentally peek out when you sew the two sides together, when you sew the front to the back.
okay. Marilyn, Eve, I had an aha moment, but then when I turned this, look, Eve, I just want this to be shown. Can you see where I did
Yeah.
Okay,
That's right.
this one, wait. This side, because it got the flap at the bottom. I want this to be on the outside. So how do I lay this part down?
What do you
Hold
mean
on.
you
Let
want?
me bring this over here.
So you want your
Let
flaps
me-
to show versus to be hidden.
Yes.
Okay. You're going to use kind of as decorative.
So that would be considered my pretty side with the flap.
Okay.
So instead of how mine is with it turned under, mine is to the inside. Is that what you're trying to do?
No, I want mine to be on the outside.
Then you would probably need to flip it over again then, so that because if you turn it over so that that's to the outside of your pillow, will the wrong side of the fabric show?
What? Hamburger.
Where's the fabric that you just showed me?
This.
And what part do you want to see when you pick up that pillow?
This.
Okay.
See
So
how
then
it has the flap and
Right.
this part is flat? I want
Right.
this to be shown.
Now holding it just like that, where your thumbs are, is that the
Yes.
wrong side of the fabric?
This is the right side of the fabric, and this is the wrong side of the fabric.
Oh, okay, then that's fine. Then you flip it over, turn it over so that like it is. Yes, yep. Just no, put it face up like you want it to be seen.
Oh, okay, and then turn it this way.
Right, and
Over
layer
the-
that over the top. Yes,
Okay,
and make sure that both right sides are facing up for right now.
right. But then I'm thinking when I flip it out,
No, because what you're going to do is put the pretty side of your fabric on top of that, face down. And then once you stitch it all the way around and you flip it inside out, then the pretty side that you're touching right now will be on the outside. And then the pretty side of the front of your fabric will be on the outside. You're going to turn it inside out. Right
So
now,
right now
What
I'm
you're-
not sewing all three of these pieces together.
yeah, you are. So what do you have right there on the thing? Is that pretty side up of your quilt?
This one,
Yeah.
yes.
Oh, okay. Then you're gonna flip it over then.
So I need to
Right,
go
The,
up.
not the quilt top, but your
Just
back.
this.
Just go ahead and flip it over. Yeah. Yeah, just
So
turn it
this
over.
needs to be on the bottom. This is my pretty side. I need to have it on the bottom.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah,
my
you're gonna
God.
turn it over. Face.
I'm flipping it upside down.
Yes, you want pretty
Okay.
side to pretty side, babe.
Okay.
Rachel, did you sew your sides together first?
What
That's
side?
what she's trying to do now.
That's what
So,
I'm trying to do.
okay. So what you need to do then is you need to have both your pretty sides facing up.
Oh God.
Get them exactly the way you want them.
Okay.
And then before you do anything, make sure it's 18 3/4 inches tall.
Okay.
And then clip the sides and base the sides.
All right. Okay. Let's go for that. Hold on.
Yeah, because you're doing it, Rachel. You're trying to do it the way I did it. I didn't baste anything. I just
We're
layered the
just gonna
fabric
sew it
and
all the
stuff.
way around.
Uh-huh.
And you can do that. You could do that. I just
Well, no. Let
Yeah,
me do
I
it
know
like
what you.
this because it may make more sense. I don't know.
Yeah, it should help you. So right now, just take the back and sew it right sides up. Both
Okay.
both will be right sides up,
Okay.
but you gotta
And I wanna-
overlap them.
Yes, ma'am. Okay.
yeah, mine are overlapped by
Patrice, are you taking notes? Because, honey,
I'm gonna
4.5
make.
inches.
I'm gonna use it because I want to make a book, a little book slot in the back.
oh, okay. That's gonna be fun. Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna write down what I cut my fabric at.
Rachel,
Before I-
someone is asking where you got your chair.
Amazon. Amazon girl or guy. Miss Gail, I did a unboxing on my channel and it has the link for the chair if you want to go get the link. Now it's a ways down, but it's on there.
Yeah, Jess is very forgiving.
What is?
The envelope style of those
Wow.
pillows.
Yeah.
So are you can see the flap like you want it to be seen, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. I'm gonna just baste it a little bit. Marilyn, is my base 3/8 of an inch?
No. Do a real small one so it won't show later. It's just enough to hold it together. So now I'm putting the pretty side on the pretty side of my back. Clip it all together.
I don't want a button in the back now.
A button?
I kind of want a button in the back of it now, but it's been years since I've done a button, so I mess it up.
You should be able to use your buttonhole foot.
And how to do it, I don't remember. I'd have to look up. Yeah, it's been a long time.
I know.
Never used mine.
If you don't use it, you lose it for real.
I know. I watched your video. To show, that showed how to do it. It's like, oh, what? I gotta learn that.
And so now, Rachel, you lay them face pretty side to pretty side and sew all the way around.
Okay. Thank you. Because baby. And you would think with all the stuff I sew that this would have just been second nature. But
No, not necessarily. I thought it was snap.
I think that when you're the one that thinks through the pattern and figure out how you want to do something,
it comes together.
it makes sense to you more easily because you're the one that came up with it, the process,
I believe that's one. And even if you're like me and you make a mistake, you can just fix it because you know how to fix it in your head.
Yeah.
Fix it. Marilyn, this is so stinking cute.
I'm glad you like it. And I'm so glad that even though you felt no pressure,
Capital letter, capital letter, capital.
that you, I did not capitalize it.
Is there a way to change the text?
I
Mhm.
hope not.
Probably in Photoshop. Okay, so Marilyn, when I'm closing off the pillowcase, is there a seam allowance?
Whatever you need to fit your pillow.
Oh, let me see if I have one. I'll be right back. Let me see if I have one. Whoop, 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 whoop. Y'all see how she do?
I think I'll do a 1/4 inch. No, I'll probably do 3/8 inch. I can shove that pillow in there, I'm sure. One piece of my fabric is kind of short.
Patrice Fern says she's working on her.
Oh, nice, Fern. I can't
On
wait
her
to see
what?
her design.
Her?
Oh, good. Okay.
Yes, I can't wait to see it, Fern.
I didn't know she.
Okay. And I think I'm going to start on a side instead of a corner, so the corners are nice and pivoted.
Rosalind, it'll be here this week. By Friday, actually. Most likely sooner, but I'm saying by Friday. It'll be here.
Oh, the clock.
Yes,
Awesome.
Kristen.
Yes.
Rosalind, right. That was a wait.
All right.
That's pretty. Patrice says she ain't messing up many. She gonna bust out the iron this time.
You got nice contrast. I think I may have to get some 16.
Send those Amazon blanks back and get 16-inch ones. The good thing is if it is a little too small, literally that's you can just sew the outside together further in, cut it down. You have it. Now your bottom and top stripe won't be full, but that's okay.
Rachel, you okay?
Girl, you see me over here, don't you? Lord.
Yeah, you're thinking.
I think I'm thinking too much, right? I think I
Geneva. Geneva, I was watching a TV show with my husband, which is very rare. But you know, I don't look at TV. But he was watching this show, and this lady had on jeans. The back pocket had big bling all the way around it. All of the belt loops had big bling on it. She had big bling all the way down the side, all the way around the cuff, and around the pockets in the front. And it was so pretty. I said, well, that's the idea. And if I can find a video of my nephew, I guess he bought it, but he had, well, not nephew, my cousin, but he had big bling all the way around both hoodie cuffs. Hold on, let me find that video. Out of my phone.
Did he make that?
I don't think so. I don't think he did, because I haven't sent the big bling to his mama. Let's see if I can't find that video. Whoops.
Angel Bee.
That's gonna focus or not. Oh, there it goes. See how that's like a applique, but it's a raggedy applique. I don't know how to explain it. It's frayed on the edges, and he's got the big bling all around on the inside of the applique, and he's got it. See on his cuffs. It's all around the cuffs, all around the bottom of the hoodie. And then it was somewhere else. I was like, oh my gosh, this boy. Oh, around the hood of the hoodie. Is where the rest of it was. But then all over the hoodie on the front, it looks like crushed ice. Because when he stands certain ways, you can't see the rhinestones, but it catches the light when it does. So thought about calling and see if he wanted to get a big bling.
Okay.
Amari tried to get me to buy her some that had big bling, that had bling all over the jeans. They were super cute, but $60. I told her to get a job. There he is. These babies know. Oh, that was the other thing about the jeans in the TV show. She also had rips going across. You know how the rips go on the front of the jeans, around the rip had big bling around the rips.
Oh, wow.
And it was. I'm seeing if I can't find a screenshot and send that to y'all. Because I was like, wow, that really looks good. I would have never thought to do that.
Okay, I got my pillow done.
What brand it is.
Or my full cover. We'll see if it's the right size.
How you feeling, Rachel? Because you turned it inside out.
I'm turning it inside out now. It's so pretty.
Oh, good.
Oh,
It is so pretty, y'all. Oh my goodness. Thank y'all so much.
Thank you.
I think instead of doing the embroidery, I think I'm gonna just do a little HTV with her name on it
Yeah.
Mm.
since
That'd
I've
be cute.
already made it.
We're gonna iron down that seam. Guess I should make sure my pillow fits before I worry about ironing it.
It's gonna fit, Marilyn.
That pink is pretty
It
rosy.
is. It is gonna fit.
What I was gonna say. Oh, Marilyn,
Yes, ma'am.
I have a confession.
What's your confession? That I really didn't have caps on no pressure?
No, because I don't know about that. But anyway, um, every time I look at the screen and I see my name in pink, I'm like, why is my name in pink? Oh, I forgot I'm on Marilyn's channel.
That's funny.
Eve,
That's
just tell
pretty.
me that you thought the same way, please. I'm like, why is my name in pink? I would have never put my name in pink.
Mm.
That is so funny.
Oh, Jess
Oh,
said she
yes,
posted her finished one in the group.
everybody's group. Okay, let me go
This,
check.
Kristen.
Yes.
Yes,
Jess.
Craft.
Oh, okay.
I think Kristen had to undo something.
That's pretty.
Okay, so my pillow cover turned out to be maybe a little big, but I don't have my pillow really up in the corners yet either.
Love that back fabric. That looks really good.
That is nice.
With it all together, like it just brings everything out.
Yeah. I know
Oh, thank you,
they look
Gabe,
nicer
for
than just
posting.
the fabric laying there, once you actually sew them. Okay.
Jess, I don't see the post.
I'm gonna check in Maryland's group.
Okay.
Let's see.
If it's not there, because some people's stuff
Oh,
goes on
it's cute.
automatically, but some people's don't. Okay, so it's in there.
Uh-huh.
I'll bet it's Teal's.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm trying to get it. Oh, there you go. Oh, that's good. Look at the scissors and the rotary cutters
Oh, that's
Oh, that's super cute.
and the sewing machines
Cute.
Super cute.
and the purple.
Oh, I love that. The vintage
Super
sewing
cute.
machine type fabric
yeah.
and the
That looks,
scissors.
Where you find rotary cutter fabric?
That is
Cute.
cute. Cute, cute, cute.
It's adorbs.
I'll wait for mine to come in. It might be delayed.
Okay, it's pretty darn perfect. It could be a tiny bit smaller so the pillow would shove on it a little bit more. It's maybe a little too tall by very, very, very little. I think it'll be fine. But okay,
Ooh, Jess, I bet it is.
there it is. Wait, that's upside down. Here's the right way.
oh, that looks good.
Thank you. I love it. And then here's the envelope style closure in the back. And I have a lot of overlap. I have about 4 inches of overlap so that if it tries to pull apart, the inside's not going to show.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll post the sizes that I cut mine to. But I love it. It's so cute.
It's definitely cute.
color selections and beautiful fabric.
The
Thank
teal.
you.
Mhm.
Marilyn.
You ready to show yours?
It is so stinking cute. Oh my God. Hold on. Let me bring myself to the front. Hold on.
Completely different
You're like,
person.
I want what
I'm
right
going
now?
to the front.
She sounds like a completely different person right now.
It
She
is
does.
so stinking cute. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Oh,
It is cute.
Oh
yes.
my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my
It's
God.
so cute.
It is
My
cute.
granddaughter is going to wait, y'all. She gonna love this. Oh my
Yes.
God. And I ain't even put my name on it. I'm gonna put her name
Really
on it
cute.
instead of my name. Oh, y'all, this is so
I'm just glad you was able to find the fabric for the bag.
Yes.
It goes good.
This is the
That's perfect.
fabric that I used for another quilt. So I had about a half of a yard or so.
Okay. It turned out perfect.
Y'all,
It's good.
you can't tell my granddaughter nothing. You better not touch her pillow. Don't touch my pillow.
It is super cute. I love it.
Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, hamburger.
All right, Patrice, why don't you show us what you have done on your? Well,
So
if I get you over there, if I can get you over, there we go.
hey guys, I'm gonna finish my bag tomorrow. So this was the first one that I did. It's just a little bit.
I
pretty.
love it.
Super
you.
cute.
Now
For the Hello
I
Kitty.
embroidered Hello Kitty on here, but I kind of messed it up a little bit, which kind of messed up the fabric. But nonetheless, I love how it came out.
I do
Still
too.
Pretty.
And let me
Once
show
you get that pillow in there and it kind of shoves it out, you might feel like it looks perfectly
Mhm.
fine.
you fine. Let's see. And my other favorite girl, Miss Minnie.
Oh, that looks
I
good.
love
OMG.
that. Oh my gosh.
That looks really good.
Patrice,
Now-
did you put the fabrics together or you bought a bundle?
No, I put
Without-
them together.
Oh, that is super cute.
That's
That
And
really
is
pretty.
Minnie that's on the black strip, is that embroidered or did you just place it so the fabric had Minnie in the middle?
No, I embroidered it on there. So I embroidered it on, like, after I cut the strips out. I knew that's why I have like this solid black piece right here, because I knew I wanted to put like Minnie on like the solid colors and Hello Kitty on the
Yes.
colors. And so I cut it and then I embroidered Minnie and then I stitched it together. And she's so cute.
It is
She's
super,
very cute.
adorable.
super cute.
All right. Thanks, Sarah.
There, she is
Those are
adorable.
gonna be cute pillows.
Say hamburger because I don't eat meat. I'm gonna say impossible chicken nuggets.
That's a long word.
Okay. Oh, well, I love them, Patrice. They're so cute.
Yes.
2 in 1, Patrice. You broke a record tonight, girl. You broke the
I
record.
know, didn't she? Man, she's fast.
And quick.
All right, let's see yours again.
And this one is some foxes.
Super
It's a
cute.
foxy pillow.
Cute.
And on the back, I just left it. I did a black, and I used red thread because I just didn't feel like looking for the bobbin and all that other mess. But
Well, the thread
um,
go anyway, so
yeah, this is put it black so that if he decided he wanted to play with it, the supervisor, he could, and I don't have to worry about it too terribly much. So,
Yes.
but it's nice. I
Do he
it.
like fox? He like foxes or animals, or is he into
He
animals?
loves animals, but he likes anything actually. He's starting to learn all the different things that are out there, and so far he's not really partial to anything except for apples and cows right now. I don't know why.
Listen. Does
He
he
actually
like
told me-
dinosaurs?
Hasn't gotten into dinosaurs yet. He knows because one of his Gracie songs has dinosaurs in it. So he's seen, little pictures and stuff, but not like real
Yeah.
dinosaurs. But the other day I asked him, did he want some meatloaf? And he said beef. I'm like, what?
Oh, wow. What a smart little guy.
How do you know that? I don't like that you know that. It's too little. You're too little.
Where's
But
the
yeah,
beef?
so he loves cows. So yeah.
Does he
But
know
yeah,
that beef is cow?
I don't know. He's the one that said it.
Maybe he's heard you say ground beef before.
Yeah, maybe.
You may not
Thank
know
y'all so much. Thank
Bessie
y'all.
is the beef.
Marilyn,
What,
Thank
ma'am?
you, Marilyn.
what
It's
is
super
Marilyn
cute.
doing?
What's wrong with me?
You ironing out your seams
How long do we have to talk
for
me
a
to
Did you take the
pillowcase?
pillow out?
what is wrong with me? I'm ironing those seams, the side seams.
Hamburger, chicken steak,
that
impossible
I'm
chicken nuggets,
almost no, I'm almost done. Sharon Davenport, if you're still in here, come to my desk.
impossible chicken nuggets, impossible
I'm-
chicken nuggets.
I'm almost
But
done.
that's the pillow she already sewed together. You took the pillow out to iron it again?
Yes, to
I
iron
haven't
the seams.
ironed
Oh,
the
okay.
side seams,
Okay. Okay.
and they didn't
I'm
look.
not mad.
I'm almost done, Rachel.
Rachel just trying to
Hold on, Rachel.
I'm not mad. I'm
Oh
not.
shoot, we got to get
Uh,
off of here. I just saw that it's 8:16. Okay,
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw it back in there.
It's nice.
We'll hold them up. I don't know if somebody could take a screenshot of us holding them up. Dang,
We all
Patrice
need to
gonna
be the
have to
same
decide
size.
which one to hold up. She can hold up both.
She can hold up both. She got to hold up both because both of them is cute.
Both of them. Everybody's turned out so good, so good.
They are. I'm glad we all four had good success with them.
Marilyn, when is your next pattern coming out? We'll be waiting for it.
Good question. When it does, I'm not going to use such skinny strips. I can tell you that.
Kristen say you're ironing your seams, but you're anti-border.
Huh?
You didn't want to put the border on the yeah.
Oh, I already ironed all the borders, and then I put it under my heat press.
No, she said you're anti-border.
I don't get it.
You was against doing the borders around the whole thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. No, that was gonna look too old-fashioned, like that border around it.
Oh, I know what you're saying. Okay. But she was telling you to fix the size of it, right? Is that why she was saying put the border around?
Well, when I was putting all the colors together last night, some of the people were trying to get me to put a border around it. And I was fighting them tooth and nail. No, I don't want a border around it.
It came out good without a border.
They thought it would look
it really
border
did.
around it.
It looks good, Marilyn. It looks good. You started off a little frazzled, girl. You look a little frazzled right now.
Did it turn out better with your iron in it?
Were you being aggressive to the pillow?
She was.
I'm just
we now know why she was making her a pillow.
I am just being goofy.
Tim gonna come upstairs like, what in the world is going on?
That's just how I am. Okay, you guys want to have pictures taken with them?
Of course we do.
It doesn't seem like that was a question that you were asking us. It was just like grab those.
All right, hold your pillows up, people.
Notice I didn't move.
Could someone in the chat please take a screenshot? Or I mean, we can go backwards and get it. So.
Okay, get it.
Are you done?
Good.
Okay. Oh, my iron's done too. It says time to be done. All right. Well, ladies,
Marilyn, this was so much fun.
Oh, I'm glad.
Even though I didn't know how to put an envelope style, but it was so much fun.
You do now.
I do now. Right. I might not remember.
Very fun.
So, yeah, I think it's really cute. All right, ladies, thanks for coming on. Everybody in the chat, thank you so much for being here. If you make one of these, put them in our Facebook groups. We'd love to see them. If you do it in the future, do the same. And I will go ahead and put the measurements of what I used for the back. Mine, I probably did overkill because I have 4 inches of overlap so that it doesn't come apart. I think it just, holds it nicely. So anyway.
That was perfect.
Marilyn, can you show the inside of your back so I can see it?
The inside of the back? Do you want me to take it off?
Yes. No. Just can you like lift it up and show it in the camera how far
Sure.
down it goes inside?
Yes. So it needs to go back under a little.
Yeah, mine is shallow. She did.
Here, let me.
Yeah.
Mine is too, Eve. That's why I wanted to see it. So now stick your hand in there, open it up so we can see how far it goes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
See.
gotcha.
All the way up to there. There is
Okay.
about 4 inches of overlap.
Thank you, Kristen, for the photos.
And I'll put what I cut that at, in the video description. Also, if you want to see the photo or the schematic, the drawing of what it would look like afterwards, as well as how many pieces you cut of each piece, there's a Google link to those in the video description. I will be taking that down probably tomorrow night because my Google Drive is full, and I just need to get it off there. So if you're interested in making one, but you want to make it in the future, go ahead and download these things, save it to your computer because they'll be gone after tomorrow. So anyway, thank you guys for joining, everybody in the chat. I appreciate it. Everybody up here on the panel, I appreciate.
Thank y'all for coming.
Oh, I appreciate y'all so much. And until tomorrow night in the live, I'll see you in the chat there. Let's see you guys later.
Later.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.